Hi, and thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to be practicing an all levels vinyasa flow, and I'll invite you to grab a blanket to protect your knees and a block to help you through practice. We'll meet today in child's pose. Coming onto the hands and knees, just bring the knees nice and wide, the big toes together to touch, and then shift the hips back onto the heels. You can stretch your arms out long and then just let your forehead rest on the earth. You might even rock your forehead side to side, just letting go of anything that has or hasn't happened today, this week, this month, this year, even your lifetime. Just let it all go. Allow your awareness to focus on your breath. And with every exhale, imagine that something in your body could soften and become more relaxed. And on your next breath in, let's go ahead and walk the hands over to the far left side of your mat. Taking your right hand on top of your left, anchor your right hip to your heel. Really stretch through the right side body. Breathing into the right lung, expanding through the right rib cage. And take another breath in. And a complete breath out. Beautiful. Let's walk over to the right hand side, placing the left hand on top of the right, anchoring the left hip to the heels. Breathe into the left side. And come back through center. We're going to shift forward onto the hands and knees and bring the knees underneath the hips. We'll take a few rounds of cat-cow here. Inhaling, lifting the heart, lift the tail, stretch the belly. And then as you exhale, round your back. Bring your navel in toward your spine. We'll keep going just like this a few more rounds. Inhaling, heart forward. Exhaling, spine rounding. Just like that. Nice and easy. And if you'd like to invite any organic movement into your practice, you certainly can today. Evening out both sides of your body. And then finding a neutral spine. And extending your left leg out to the left side of the body, reach your right arm up to the sky and then thread the right arm underneath the left. Walking the left hand up, pull the right hip back as you stretch through the right fingertips and the left leg. Bringing the left hand back underneath you, unwind to reach the right arm up and replant the right hand to the ground. Bring the left knee under you. Shimmy back and forth a little bit, reset and take the next side. We're going to extend the right leg out to the right, lift the left arm up and out to the left and thread the left arm underneath the right. Walking the right hand up to the top of your mat, pull your left hip back as you stretch through your left fingertips and right leg. Lots of breath in and complete breath out. Bringing the right hand underneath the shoulder. Unwind the left arm. Replant the left hand. Bring the right knee underneath you. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. Coming into downward facing dog. Then you can pedal out your legs here a little bit. Bend into one knee and sink into the opposite hip. And then just notice how you feel. Press into the index finger and the thumb. And then broaden through the upper back. Imagine that you could scoop out the flesh in the armpits, creating almost like a vacuum underneath the arms. And then let your hips move any amount towards the ceiling as you draw your low belly in and descend your heels. Look at your feet. Can you see your heels peeking out behind your big toes? If you can, go ahead and wrap the inner thighs back so that the heels disappear behind the toes. And take a deep breath in and let it go. On your next breath in, reach your right leg up to the sky and then bring the knee in towards the nose and shift over your wrist. Inhale up and back. And step the right foot forward in between your legs. Feel free to move it forward if you need. And then stack your right knee over your ankle, distributing your weight between all four corners of your right foot. Draw your right hip back and lift your left side waist and hip up. And take another breath. And then step the left foot to meet the right, folding forward. Let the knees be nice and bent. Torso on the thighs. Inhale, half lift. Maybe the knees stay bent. Maybe they move towards straight. And then exhale, fold in. And bringing the hands to the shins. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up, and hands through heart center. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, and plant your palms and stepping back with your right foot. Lower your right knee to the ground, untuck your toes. Inhale, come up for low lunge. Press into the top of your right foot, engaging the front of your quad. Take another breath here. And release your hands, straightening through the left leg and drawing the left hip back as you flex the left toes back towards the shin. Bend into the left knee and step the left foot back for plank. Shift forward and lower all the way down to the belly. Untucking the toes, slide the hands back towards the lower ribs. Press into the tops of the feet and inhale, lift the heart. Broaden the collarbones, send the crown forward. And then exhale, lower down, press back to child's pose. When you're ready, tuck your toes, down dog. Notice any adjustments that you might need to make in your downward dog. Again, pressing into the index finger and the thumb, lifting the hips, low belly engaged, heels disappearing behind the feet. Inhaling, left leg raises, and exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. And step the left foot in between the hands. And pause here for a moment. Stacking the knee over the ankle, notice how your weight is distributed between the four corners of your left foot. Pull your left hip back, lift your right hip up, and draw your low belly in. Take one more breath here. And step your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale all the way to rise, reach up. And hands through heart center. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold in. Inhale, half lift. Stepping back this time with the left foot. Lower the left knee. And press into the top of the foot as you inhale, coming up for low lunge. Again, press into the top of the left foot so much that you feel that left quad engage. Hug the low belly in. Take one more breath. And release the hands, straightening the right leg. Flexing the toes back towards the shin. Notice any holding in the jaw or the shoulders and invite it to relax and release. Bend into the right knee. Step the right foot to meet the left. Plank pose. Shifting forward and lower all the way to the belly, untucking the toes. Slide the hands back, shoulders on the back body. Press into the tops of the feet, inhaling Cobra pose. And exhale, child's pose to down dog. Deep breath in. Complete breath out. Looking to the top of the mat, walk or hop forward. Half lift, inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. And hands through heart center. Bring the left foot behind the right foot. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Interlace all but the index finger. Come up and over towards the right. Side stretch. Come back through center. Release and forward fold, keeping the shins crossed. Little IT stretch. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Stepping back with the left foot. Walking to the left for a wide-angled forward fold. Bringing the peace fingers to the big toes, bend the elbows to the east and the west, and let the head hang. Just notice any sensations present in the body and welcome them. Inhale, half lift, and walking the hands to the right, stepping back, right foot meets the left. Shifting forward, lower all the way to the belly. Inhaling Cobra, and exhale, child's pose to down dog. Looking forward, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. And hands through heart center. Taking the right foot to the outside of the left leg, reach up and over to the left. Come back through center and fold forward. Inhale, half lift. And step back with the right foot, taking it to the right for a wide-angled forward fold. This time grabbing the opposite outside edges of the feet. And just noticing any differences in sensation here. Inhale, halfway lift. Take it to the left, stepping back for plank. Lower all the way to the belly. Cobra to child's pose. And down dog. Looking forward to the top of the mat, walk or float. half lift, and fold. Inhale, reach up, and hands through heart center. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, fold in. Inhale, half lift, and step it back. Firmly rooting through the back foot. Inhale, warrior one. Really pressing into the outer edge of the back foot. Stack the right knee over the ankle. And draw the low belly up and in. This is a lot of work here. You can always bring your hands to the center of the heart. If you're keeping your hands high, look up maybe. Release your hands, grabbing your block. Straighten your back leg. Straighten your right leg, pulling your right hip back. Keep broadening your collarbone. So we're really hinging here from the hips rather than collapsing in and rounding in the back. Bend into the right knee, left hand ground, step the right foot back for side plank. Release, vinyasa. You can take a downward dog or go through your vinyasa, whatever feels best for you in your practice today. Inhaling, left leg raises. And exhale, step the left foot forward. Coming in for crescent lunge. Inhaling, reaching the arms up. And then exhale, opening it up for warrior two. Really stacking that front knee over the ankle, but maintaining the shoulders over the pelvis. Flip your left palm in reverse. And windmill the hands down to the top of the mat. Heel lifts, standing splits. Release the right foot to meet the left. Chair pose. And all the way to rise, hands through heart center. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. And plant the palms. Plant the palms and step back with the right foot this time. Inhaling, warrior one. Firmly rooted through the back leg. Reaching the arms up overhead or bringing the hands to the center of the heart. Try to stack the knee over the ankle and draw the low belly in. Release the hands. Grabbing the block, place it to the outside of the left leg and straighten the left leg. Pulling the left hip back. Bending into the left knee. Set the block aside. Step the left foot back for side plank. Release. Vinyasa or down dog. Inhaling, right leg raises. And step the right foot forward. Crescent lunge. And opening up for warrior two. Really working to keep the right knee stacked, but the ribs and the shoulders over the hips. It's really challenging. Flip your right palm and reverse your warrior. Windmill the hands down. Heel lifts, standing splits. Release, the left foot meets the right. Chair pose. And all the way to stand, hands through heart center. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Planting the palms, stepping back with the left foot. Coming in for warrior one. Releasing your hands, bring the block to the outside edge of your right foot and straighten your right leg. Heart forward. Now keep all that length in the right side body. Keep pulling the right hip back and open the left arm for triangle. Release the left hand. Bend the right knee. Turn all 10 toes to the right side of the mat for supported side plank variation. Release the right hand. Move through vinyasa or down dog. Inhaling, left leg. And then step the left foot forward. Warrior one. Release the hands, framing the left foot. Bring the block to the left of the left foot and straighten the left leg. Pull the left hip back. Keep all that length in the left side body. And open the right arm for Trikonasana. Release the right hand, bend into the knee, turn all 10 toes towards the left for supported side plank. Release, step back, vinyasa, or down dog. Inhale, right leg. And as you exhale, pull your right foot forward and come up for warrior two. Flip your right palm and reverse your warrior. And then straighten through the right leg. Pull the right hip underneath you and come out for Trikonasana. You can always grab your block if you need it. Bend into the right knee and come up and reverse. Windmill the hands down. Standing splits. Standing splits to the top of the mat. Release the left foot to meet the right. Chair pose. And forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And plant the palms and step back with the right foot. Right hand grounds, open the left arm for a twist. Release, step back, down dog. Inhaling left leg. And step the left foot forward. Coming in for warrior 2. Flip the left palm in reverse. Straighten through the left leg and come out for triangle. Bend the knee, come up and reverse. And windmill the hands down. Standing splits. Release to chair pose. And all the way to fold forward. Halfway lift. Stepping back with the left foot. Lower the left foot down. Inhale, come up. Stepping back with the left foot. Left hand grounds. Right arm raises. Release. Step back. Down dog. Inhale, raise the right leg. And exhale, bring the right knee to the right wrist. Walking the left leg back. Lift your heart. And then fold forward. Notice where your mind is and bring your awareness to your breath. Allow the breath to soothe the heart rate, the mental fluctuations, any tension or holding in the body. When you're ready, come on up. Tuck your left toes. Send your right leg up and back. Stack out the hips, but keep the shoulders level. Pressing into the right hand more even than you're pressing into the left. Replace the right foot to meet the left. And bring the left leg high. Bring the left knee to the left wrist. Walking the right leg back. Come up nice and high and then fold forward. When you're ready, hands underneath the shoulders, tuck your right toes, send your left leg up and back, stacking the left hip over the right, but keeping the shoulders nice and level, pressing into the left hand a little bit more than you're pressing into the right. Releasing the left foot to meet the right, and coming down to the hands and knees, pressing back onto the heels. And we'll come to meet in a seated Shavasana. I'm just taking a moment to come back to your breath as we close out class today in a seated contemplative, in a seated Shavasana. Flip the palms skyward and bring the index finger and the middle finger together. Feel the energy where the fingertips connect. Feel that closed circuit, radiating energy all the way up through the forearms, the biceps, and into the shoulders. Now, visualize the divine energy of the entire universe being harnessed through the tip of your fingers and drawn into the heart space, creating a compassionate, expansive, universal, conscious awareness of loving kindness for all beings everywhere. Bringing the hands together at the center of the heart space, closing our practice today with a chant. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be peaceful and free of bondage.